IGCSE Math, that's additional math, paper 12, October, November 2019. Question number 4. In the axis below, this is axis, Cartesian coordinates, sketch the graph of y equals absolute values of 2x squared minus 9x minus 5, showing the coordinates of the point where the graph meets the axis. First, we sketch the graph of y equals to x squared minus 9x minus 5 without absolute values. First, x-intercept, that is when y is 0, when y is 0, this is 0, means this is equal 0. 2x squared minus 9x minus 5 equals 0. Factorization, 2x plus 1 times x minus 5 equals 0. Thus, if this one 0, 2x plus 1 0, means x is minus half, that is here, yeah. That is the x-intercept, the first x-intercept, and when x minus 5 is 0, x is 5, that is this point. And now y-intercept when x 0. x0 is y minus 5, thus means the y-intercept is minus 5. That is here, yeah. Okay. Now first we want to find the line of symmetry of the curve, that is x equals the first x-intercept plus the second x-intercept divided by 2, thus minus half plus 5 divided by 2, thus x equals to 1 over 4, that is the axis of symmetry of the graph. And then when x to 1 over 4, we substitute x to 1 over 4 in this y to find the stationary point or minimum point in this case. Thus y is 2 times 2 1 over 4 squared minus 9 times 2 1 over 4 minus 5 is y is minus 15 1 over 8. Here is the minimum point is x is 2 1 over 4 and y is minus 15 1 over 8, and this is the line of symmetry of the graph. In this case, this part of the graph, that is the graph of the y equals to x squared minus 9x minus 5. The question is to find the graph of y equals absolute values of 2x squared minus 9x minus 5. To find the graph of this one, we use the graph of y equals 2x squared minus 9x minus 5. That part below of the x-axis we reflect in the x-axis, yeah. Thus reflect in the x-axis the part of the graph below the x-axis. Thus if we reflect this part in this mirror line x-axis, we get that one, or we obtain this part. Thus the graph of y equals absolute values of 2x squared minus 9x minus 5, that is the red one, this one, and this is the maximum point here, that is the coordinate is 2 1 over 4 comma 15 1 per 8. The second question for this number 4 question, find the values of k for which the absolute values of 2x squared minus 9x minus 5 equals k has exactly 2 solutions. Thus for this question, we can see it directly in our figures, that when 2x squared minus 9x minus 5, if y is 0, in this case k, if y is 0, you see here there are two solutions, that is x minus half and x is 5. And when, for example, we choose y equals 5, there will be 4 solution, that is here, here, and there, and there. And if we choose y equals 15 1 over 8, that is will be 3 solutions, that is here, here, and here. No, but if we choose y or k greater than 15 1 over 8, there are only 2 solutions. Yeah, that is, for example, here in this position, that is when k greater than 15 1 over 8, there will be 2 solutions. When y equals for example 16, the y equals 16, cut the graph twice, that is here and here. Thus x, there will be 2, one is here and the other x is here. Thus for this part of the equation, absolute values of 2x squared minus 9x minus 5 equals k. K is question mark. For the graph has exactly 2 solutions, that is when k is 0 and when k greater than 15 1 over 8. Now the question number 6, write square root of p times qp per r squared divided by p power minus 1 times cube root of q times r in the form p power a, q power b, r power c, where a, b, and c are constants. Thus, this is the question about indices or exponent. Here we are going to use the rule for indices. Thus, square root of p, that is p power half times qp times r power minus 1. Yeah, thus qp r power minus 1 squared divided by p power minus 1 times q times r power 1 over 3. Now, in the numerator, p power half times p power 2, that is here, p power half times p power 2, thus p power half plus 2 times q squared here and r power minus 1 squared, thus r power minus 2 divided by p power minus 1 times q power 1 over 3 times r power 1 over 3. Next step is thus p power half plus 2 divided by p power minus 1 equals p power that is 2 and half minus 1, because that is the division. Those use the rules of the indices. Those indices is subtracted. Now q power 2 minus 1 over 3 and r is power minus 2 minus 1 over 3. Thus r power minus 2 minus 1 over 3. P power 7 per 2 times q power 5 over 3 times r power minus 7 over 3. Thus, we obtained A equals 7 per 2, B 5 per 3, and C minus 7 over 3. Part B, solve logarithm base 7 of x plus 2 logarithm base x of 7 equals 3. Here we will use a change of base law of logarithm. That is, we use change of base of law of logarithm. Logarithm base of b equals 1 per logarithm base b of a. Thus you can interchange base and numerous of logarithm. Use this law. Now, logarithm base 7 of x, we change this to becomes 2 per logarithm base 7 of x equals 3. Now, all the terms is multiplied by logarithm base 7 of x. Thus, this one times logarithm base 7 of x, logarithm base 7 of x squared plus 2 equals 3 times logarithm base 7 of x. And then Logarithm base 7 of x squared, this is shift to the left, minus 3 logarithm base 7 of x plus 2 equals 0. Factorization, logarithm base 7 of x minus 1 times logarithm base 7 of x minus 2 equals 0. Now, if this one 0 means logarithm base 7 of x equals 1, or if this one 0 means logarithm base 7 of x equals 2. And follow the definition of logarithm, thus x equals 7.1, that is 7, and or x is 7 power 2, that is 49. Now question number 10. The diagram shows a circle center O, radius 10 cm. The point A, B, and C lie on the circumference of the circle such that AB, the length of AB equals the length of BC, that is 18 cm. Now, I show that the angle AOB, thus angle AOB, this part, angle AOB, equals 2.24 radians correct to 2 decimal places. Now, we use cosine rule in triangle AOB. Thus, 18 squared equals, here is radius, 10 squared plus 10 squared minus 2 times 10 times 10 times cosine angle AOB. That is this one. Thus, 18 squared equals 10 squared plus 10 squared minus 2 times 10 times 10 times cosine angle AOB. Now, next step, 18 square shift to the right, and then this part shift to the left, and then divided by 2 times 10 times 10, we got this one. Cos angle AOB is 10 squared plus 10 squared minus 18 squared divided by 2 times 10 times 10. Now, you can use your calculator to find the angle AOB. That is, angle AOB is 2.2395 etc. and equals 2.24 correct to 2 decimal places. Thus shown. I is shown. Question II. Find the perimeter of the shaded region. Find the perimeter of this shaded region. Thus, we have to find the length of chord AC and the length of arc AC, this part. To find the length of arc AC, we need angle AOC. Thus, first you have to calculate the angle AOC. Angle AOC, that is 2 pi minus angle AOB minus angle BOC. But triangle AOB and triangle BOC, that is congruent triangles. Thus, angle AOB is equals angle BOC. Thus, angle AOC is 2 pi minus twice angle AOB, or 2 pi minus angle AOB is already calculated, that is this one. 2 times 2.2395. Thus, angle AOC is 1.804 correct to 3 decimal places. No, arc length of AC, that is radius of this circle, that is this part, times angle AOC in radian. Yeah, thus arc length of AC, this part, that is R times angle AOC in radians, that is R is 10 and angle AOC is 1.804 radians. Thus, the length of arc, that is 18.04, unit is cm. Now, to find the length of chord AC, we use cosine rule in triangle AOC. Thus, AC squared equals 10 squared plus 10 squared minus 2 times 10 times 10 times cosine angle AOC. And then AC is square root of, thus AC is square root of 10 squared plus 10 squared minus 2 times 10 times 10 times cosine angle AOC. Angle AOC is 1.804. We obtain the length of AC is 15.69. Thus the perimeter, that is the arc length plus the length of chord AC, we obtain 33.7 cm, correct to 3 significant figures. Triple I, find the area of the shaded region. Now calculate the area of this shaded region. Thus first we have to calculate the area of this sector, and then minus the area of triangle AOC. Thus area of the sector, this sector, minus the area of triangle AOC. Area of sector, that is half r square times angle AOC. Half 10 square times angle AOC is 1.804. Thus the area of sector, this sector AOC, that is 90.2 unit, it's cm squared. In area of triangle AOC, that is half r times sine angle AOC. Thus half r square times sine angle AOC, half times 10 square times sine 1.804. That is 48.647. Thus area of shaded region or area of shaded area is area of sector minus area of triangle, that is 90.2 minus 48.647 equals 41.6 cm square, correct to 3 significant figures. Thank you.